I'm Ruth Leopold, and my new media capstone, Coders Collaborative, is an initiative to increase the retention of women in computing fields by creating a sense of community. COCO aims to combat common issues that women face in computing and technology. This is the website which I have created to compile the different parts of the project. I identified 3 key aspects of community to target with different pieces of this project: confidence, shared experience, and peer support. Confidence is key for women pursuing STEM fields. It is often a lack of self-confidence that causes women from these fields to drop out of their majors, even when they're doing better in their classes than their male peers. To target this aspect, Coders Collaborative provides a Learn section of the website. This section has different learning resources from different categories, such as computer science and web development. There are also 2 COCO projects, which I've created working with New Media 102 to teach some different aspects of coding. The first tutorial goes over some of the basics of code, what it actually is, the concept of input and output, and some examples of these. This is all within an interactive web page. So everything that a student is working with is actually interacting with them. It explains pseudocode and then uses Blockly so that a student can actually code within a web page using a block-based coding language. This tutorial then goes over some of the basics of what a loop is and why it's useful. The second tutorial is formatted a little bit differently. It uses a video format of teaching. This tutorial shows how to take a big project and break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. The goal of this project is to create a system where a user seeing questions on a screen can make a guess based on the input of a light sensor and see if they are correct or incorrect based on an LED lighting up. Part 1 showed how to wire the Arduino and how to set up the code. And Part 2 showed the processing part, explaining arrays and how to actually create a 2D array. And then Part 3 worked on communicating between Arduino and processing and showed the actual completion of the code. Shared experience is another crucial aspect of this project. It is important for women beginning fields in computing to understand that the problems they may face and may already be facing are problems that the women who have come before them have faced and overcome. COCO aims to, with a series of videos, show women that the problems that they're experiencing have solutions. I conducted a series of interviews with women from the University of Maine, talking about subjects like imposter syndrome, what it's like to be a woman in a male-dominated field, and what makes them excited about their field.
I have a distinct memory orientation back right before we started. We were split off into majors, and I remember them calling out my major, and I stood up, and 4 other guys stood up, and that was it. And it definitely was intimidating to go, great, I'm the only female at orientation right now.
Imposter syndrome is when you are in a situation where you feel like you're not qualified to be there. So or you're in a position where you're like, I don't feel like I know how to do this, and I should know how to do this, and which is a very prominent thing in software engineering.
probably the best advice that I would give is to take those risks. Don't be afraid that you're not going to know something. Of course you're not going to know something. Like, that's the point of going for an education or accepting a new challenge or whatever.
Peer support is the third key aspect that Coders Collaborative aims to address. Community and same-sex peer support are crucial for women entering a new field of study, and STEM fields tend to be male-dominated. Feeling like they belong in their field is crucial for the retention of women in STEM. Coders Collaborative aims to address this in two ways. The first is a Facebook group. Through this Facebook group, women may be connected to each other, share their experience, and any relevant articles that may come across. This group is a good way to immediately connect women to each other. The second way is through a sticker initiative. This sticker initiative aims to create a local network. By displaying these stickers, women will be able to walk around and see the other women in computing who they may not come across in their classes. The goal of this initiative is to connect women in different levels and areas of education and start to create this community. I created business cards to present computing with a different tone and to explain the sticker initiative and connect women to the website and the Facebook group. I also laser cut coasters for additional promotion.